as you can see, hello, the Roman legions are here. But you know what's crazy? Not just the Roman legions, but the Carthaginians are here with them. But you know what? That is not it. We've also got Pontus. Pontus, Carthage, Rome, and finally Epirus. All here to take the settlement of Tur. Now defending against them, we have got Pergamon, Tylis, Syracuse, and Egypt. Egypt, as you can see out here, has a little bit of a, exterior defense army. Egypt is being commanded by Smoke Grenadier, attacking as Pontus being commanded by Krusty Krab. Syracuse is being commanded by Dead Ronin. Carthage by Golden Expier. Then we've got Rome being commanded by Poopy Man. Epirus being commanded by Poov. Pergamon being commanded by Foxus Bat. And finally Tylis as the defender being commanded by King Certain. Now Tylis and Pergamon have a little bit of a fun one here. They got Rome attacking on this side of the settlement. I'm not sure. I think that these were random factions. You can see the masses of Carthage coming up and landing upon the walls here, being defended by Syracuse. But let's be honest, guys. In reality, Rome is going to be the tough one here. And Syracuse has a little bit of an issue because Rome has a clear path behind some of this defense here. Tylis can engage them from here, but that does not stop Rome from taking a unit over this direction, which would be a lot of trouble for the Syracuse defense here. You can see they're already doing it. A small Hastati unit hitting the back of the militia hoplites. Now you can see over here the Celtic warriors and stuff from Tylis have done and tribal warriors looks like have done a pretty good job at eliminating some of the Roman units here, but a lot of Romans coming through the gate because it is now neutralized. And then over here, look at all the Javies coming here from Pergamon, throwing in against the Epirus units coming on the walls. Looks like Illyrian Levy, or no, Mercenary Italian spearmen and swordsmen. Yeah, looks like both. See the Cretan archers shooting from behind here.
Shield wall! No!
You gotta go in a shield wall, the tribal warriors trying to keep the Hastati at bay. But look at this, Praetorian Guard already coming on the walls. That's crazy, this early on, Praetorian Guard already going. I'm just noticing that the units here are not on ultra size. Look at this, another Praetorian Guard already going on the walls. Is that 3 units or 2 units? 1 unit, 2 unit. I think this is a 3rd Praetorian Guard already going on the walls. Look at this, another one, 4 Praetorian Guard. What is this army? Over here, you can see Carthage kind of leading off with a lot of Libyan infantry. It's pretty typical Italian swords. Mercenary Italian swordsmen over here. The Syracuse defense is a little kind of all over the place. Samnite warriors coming forward to assist in this. Now, we did skip a little bit of a kind of artillery exchange. You can see a lot of the artillery stuff was destroyed, but not all of it. Although it looks like, I believe, yeah, so Epirus somehow lost all 4 of his. That's bad luck. But you can see he brought his crew over here, so once Carthage is done using his, he can put his crew on that ballista and use it. Now, Egypt had a defense set up outside, but he actually has taken that defense back into the settlement. I think that's because Pontus did a pretty smart move here. He brought a bunch of his archers over here to where the flank of that army would have been, and, would have been able to shoot them to death. So Egypt said, you know what, no, not doing that, and just fell back into the settlement. lot of Thorax swords, Galatian swordsmen, a couple Galatian Royal Guard. Not very often do we see large armies instead of, or large unit size instead of ultra unit size. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we are 2,700 subs now. 2,750, I think it is. Hold on, I gotta look at this. Hold on. 2,760, 2,760 subs, guys. That means we are only 240 subs from 3,000. Can you believe that? A year ago, we were sitting here just getting our feet under us and, you know, just kind of getting this thing going, and here we are, almost 3,000 subs. So thank you guys so much. I cannot do this without you. And that is why, I don't know if you guys notice, I try to, as much as often, I try not to say me. I try to say us, because in the end, that is what this is. I am Ellington, but this is the Dragon Corps. You guys are part of what we do here. So thank you guys so much. If you guys are new, don't forget to hit that sub button. We would love to have you here. We have a great community, and we're always looking to build it. Now, after that, paid promotion from the Dragon Corps Discord, back to your regularly, scheduled program, which is awesome epic battles. So, as you can see, Rome has done a pretty good job here, but he's lost quite a bit. He does still have a lot of Praetorian Guard left, which has done a really good job of cutting through a lot of the Pergamon infantry and the Tylus infantry here. Man, this Praetorian Guard is nasty. It is not fun to deal with. Tribe Warriors are really good, but that could be a bit of an issue for Tylus. Looks like so Tylus using his Celtic Slingers shooting over here at the Praetorian Guard. Look at the archer fire coming in there. Auxiliary Syrian archers. Auxiliary Syrian archers shooting at the Celtic Slingers. Then another Praetorian Guard, 2 of them depleted units, 91 out of 120 and 73 out of 120. Then over here is Hastati. Don't look like they're going to... I don't know, Tribe Warriors. I think the Hastati are going to lose that. But Syracuse seems to be doing relatively well over here. Got a bunch of Etruscan hoplites and veteran hoplites, but he's also got some Samnite Warriors here. Artie's still coming in from back there, shooting back into here. Now Pontus is getting up on the walls now. Got Pontic swords attacking this way, and he's got 3 of them attacking here. Now look at this, leading off with some hillmen on this side, but being defended by some Egyptian thorax swords. The hillmen already starting to break. We do have some silver chevron Pontic swords coming forward. They really beefed up those Pontic swords. Now these Cretans are pretty depleted. Looks like they got into a fight with the Eastern archers here, and looks like the Cretans lost it. I don't know if Egypt just was not really fully committing to that fight with his archers, and they were getting picked off. I don't know, but those couple archers are really, really beat up. And honestly, it looks to me like Syracuse is running out of troops here. Not only running out of troops, but I think he's under threat of getting outflanked. Yeah, because look at this. I think Tylus is pretty much fully committed to what he's got here, but I don't think he's going to be able to stop Rome from getting through, which is why you could see Syracuse is falling back to the point, as well as Pergamon pulling back off of the hill here. And once again, probably going to come all the way back. Now, Egypt has a little bit of time that he can continue defending his side. He's got a little time before he needs to worry about a threat to his flank. A lot of javies being thrown here by the Carian Axemen. I'm not sure that they have a great shot at the Pontic swords here. What they could honestly do, he could probably put one of these carrions up on the wall here and shoot at these archers. And I think this is why Egypt is losing this fight. They are shooting at Egypt's archers, but Egypt is shooting at other things. This Galatian sword does not look like it's going to hold much longer. He probably needs to send in that thorax sword. This thorax sword is also losing, so he's probably going to need to send in some carrying axemen there. Or, like, I guess he could also explore the idea of falling back as well. But I think it's a little early for him. Alright, so Syracuse has actually kind of set up a little bit of defense here. And then he set up his defense there. Rome is still kind of finishing off the leftovers of Tylus's units here. Praetorian Guards, 120 kills now. 165, 269, 142 and 155, 180. The Praetorian Guard for Rome is really doing work. Ooh, we got a little bit of flank here. You got Epirus attacking here. Now Rome came and surrounded that unit of Agema spears. You got another unit here, 90 out of 120. Honestly, I guess he's maybe just holding on to it so that this other unit can shoot into the back of it. Mercenary Samnite warriors, you get some good shots there. Try and get some screenshots here. Yeah, so Tylus is pretty much kaput. Looks like Syracuse is a little out of position. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Maybe he's just going to take his army and fall back to Egypt. I mean, that seems to be the direction he's going. Egypt is kind of all over the place. I'm not really sure exactly what his plan is. Pontus is doing a really good job at moving his archers around to different positions to allow himself to get really good angles and back shots and things like that. So this is about to be wrapped up for Egypt, which means he will be able to commit more things to the defense over here. And I think he's like plain and simple lost the archer fight now. At this point, I'm not sure that he can really take it, but he is right now. Eastern archers are wavering. But Pontus, I'm not sure that he's got enough to get through this. I really don't think he does right now. I think the main push is going to continue to be from this side. Pontus does still have some troops, but majority of his mainline infantry is already engaged or already dead. He does have a couple of thorough spears, looks like. Yeah, thorough spears. I thought they were pikes, but they are not. Yeah, his infantry, his mainline infantry is pretty much out now. And I think he's going to make the right move here. He seems to be moving his army over here. But here are at least one unit of pikes. I wonder if another will come out of the woods. See his general moving around as well. He's going to come over here and join up with his comrades and join their push. I think that's the right move. There's no sense in throwing in the rest of his army to die to Egypt. So I think he's making the right decision. Archers actually got up here and we're taking some shots over at the thorough spears. They've gotten a couple kills, 62 kills so far. Not all on that, of course, but yeah, so, oh, look at this, though. Epirus is actually getting stuff into some of the Balearic slingers that 113 kills, are they really out of ammo? Seems odd for slingers. Because they already had their swords out, so. We got some Cretans moving forward, which are also out of ammo. With 51 kills? Sounds to me like a unit that was shooting straight into the front of a tribal warrior. Which, by the way, guys, that's not a good idea. Just an FYI. All right, so the defenders are really just pulling back. I'm not 100% sure why. I actually think that they could do pretty well holding this area right here. Could actually, I think, really do well for the defenders. So I'm not particularly sure why they're going to fall back to the point here, but maybe they're going to hold this. I really hope they don't just like turtle up right here with the amount of stuff they've got left. They have quite a bit left here. Carthage throwing in all out of ammo archers. Once again, 53 kills, 43 kills, 53 kills again. That's not great kills for Cretan archers, so I think that was a lot of fire being done on the front of tribal warriors. Some pot shots coming from the artillery. I don't think he was particularly going for the cavalry, but you know, just taking shots into the area because honestly, they're going to be pretty jammed together. So, you know, there's definitely kills to be had there. And all right, Epirus and Rome pushing the hill. A couple units of Praetorian Guard. Got a mercenary Etruscan hoplite. So actually, mercenary Etruscan hoplites versus mercenary Etruscan hoplites. You got a tribal warrior up here on the top of the hill throwing javies into the side of the Epirus hoplites. And then I think the Praetorians just stopped throwing their own javies. We got a levy, which is a javelin unit. Syrians still have ammo. That's good, at least. Some of these Praetorians have got, like this guy, 295 kills is just ridiculous. Then a mercenary noble fighter, only 77 kills, or no, only 2 kills, but only 77 men left. Once again, I'm assuming they got shot by something. The Epirus Cretan archers back here, are they also out of ammo? No, they still have ammo, which is good. The attackers really are going to need it. Now up on the hill. What's this? Italian spears. You know, look at this sneaky. Italian spears hiding over here, grabbing a hold the ram, and they're going to come hit the back gate. I wonder if the defenders know about this. Then you got Royal Peltis and Mercenary Etruscan hoplites getting ready to push the hill. But there is a veteran hoplite and some Agema spears holding it. Still have a little bit of what's left of Pontus, some Carthaginian stuff, and a couple scraps from Rome. They will probably begin this push probably in a few minutes. I think they're wanting to put pressure here if they can first. And then they can think about, you know, maybe putting pressure on the front hill. Tylus Noble Horse came out here and actually prevented a unit from fully capturing this gate. Look at this little tiny Eastern archer that actually came back from running away. I wonder if Tylus, you know, recapture the gate and come out here or something. One risk with that is you risk getting cut off here by Epirus or Rome. Epirus is moving Etruscan hoplites this direction now. And on the hill, just continuing to push. Praetorian Guard are actually like pushed behind the line here. So they are engaging a small unit of thorax swords. You got some noble fighters taking on tribal warriors. 2 units of noble fighters. This is a healthier one. I'm not sure how the Roman unit got over here, but you can see still some Praetorians engaged here while the unit is over here. Tribals have 80 kills, so they're doing pretty well, but the noble fighters are, they're going to win this. Noble fighters are very, very good. Got some nice shots coming in from the Syrian archers. Shooting actually over here at the Celtic slingers from Tylus. Look at this, noble fighter getting around the line, chasing off some Celtic slingers, and honestly probably looking to come around behind the tribal, which will allow them to get through. Well, they're probably just going to need to engage these thorax swords to keep the line slightly open. There you go, turning around. Oh, but look at this. Archers from Syracuse on the other side of the buildings, shooting right over. They're probably targeting the noble fighters. I think that is the right target. Noble fighters are pretty susceptible to archers. Look at this, another mercenary Italian spearman. They are still pushing up their tortoise, and the defenders do have an Agema spear over here. So the defenders have been paying attention. They are aware of it, which is good. Royal Peltis just really getting, honestly jabbed by the Agema spears. That's not probably a javelin fight you want to get into. Royal Peltis only have 3 javelins, while Agema spears have, I believe, 5, I think it is? It's either 4 or 5. Royal Peltis kind of a weird number. It's more than regular infantry, but less than thorough spears. I'm pretty sure Royal Peltis is 3 javelin ammunition, and I think thorough spears are 5. Because then you have 7 for light Peltis. Oh, look at that artillery shot. And so 7 for light Peltis, and 10 for light Peltis, and 7 for heavy Peltis, sorry. And then you have like very special units like picked Peltis that are a heavy Peltis but have 10 ammo, and they are freaking awesome but expensive. This side honestly does not seem to be going very well for the defenders. They really need to be talking about sending more stuff here. Got a veteran hoplite from Syracuse moving forward now. But there was a lot of wavering happening here. It does look like they got that under control. The Egyptian thorax swords were able to kind of settle themselves and continue their fight. 108 kills, 183 kills, and 57 kills. So yeah, because there is nothing attacking this area, the defenders are going to be able to, siphon in troops into these 2 spots. I'm kind of surprised the attackers have not tried using this yet. I guess it's not terribly necessary at this point, but they do have some, or did, I think, okay, they brought them over here. I was going to say, some of these smaller units they could send up here. Oh, and look, at Speak of the Devil, looks like maybe Pontus might try that now. Still not engaging here. The Royal Peltis fell back because it was getting pelted down. Now the veteran hoplite's going all sorts of weird here. They popped hoplite wall, and sometimes when you tell your units to go into formations, they do weird things. But these Praetorian Guard are really doing a good job at going right through the defenses here. They are running out of men, Rome is at least, and that is going to be probably the biggest worry for them, is that does Rome have enough to get through? Carthage is pretty depleted, Pontus is pretty much out of infantry, and Epirus really just has a shit ton of hoplites, and I'm not 100% sure why he brought so many hoplites on attack, but it is what it is. There you go. Now you got Pontus moving up with those thorough spears. He could probably get a really, really good shot here with his javelins from the thorough spears. Or, honestly, I don't really know why the attackers haven't put anything through the gap. They have a wide open gap to get in behind this main center defense of Pergamon here. Sorry. Kind of a brain fart there. And yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff back here that has not gone in. You have multiple units of Galatian Royal Guard that are still back here, not doing anything. Not really sure why the Galatian Royal Guard hasn't gone in. Galatian Royal Guard would do a really good job at helping this. Because the Praetorian Guard right now don't look like they are able to be stopped. 417 kills on that one. 210, 199, 200, 292. Now, the Praetorian Guard is just ripping through everything the defenders have. These Galatian Royal Guard need to get in combat. Like, why are they sitting back here, Egypt? Go fight. Please, I'm begging you. Like, you're literally just throwing things to their death because they can't take on that unit. Now you got the African pikes from Carthage moving in. That's another thing. The Agema spears are really good, but they can't fight a pike, you know. You can see all the missiles coming in from the Cretan archers, the standard Syracuse archers, the Celtic slingers, the Pergamon archers are all shooting into these pikes because they can't do anything about them. Then from over here, you've got the Pontic Eastern archers shooting at the other unit of Agemas here. Galatian Royal Guard, it's moving. Yes! Yes, do it! You can do it! But, I mean, is it too late? Because look at this. They are just busting right through, and they're now going to wrap around the other side here, which is just going to allow the attackers to get right through it. To me, this is not going the greatest for the attackers. And here we've got those 2 units of Italian spears from Epirus. I think Epirus brought way too many hoplites, way too many spears. Poov, I'm sorry. I please don't, like, I'm not trying to be rude. I just think you brought too many spears and hoplites. I love you, buddy. Poov. Don't hate me, man. I'll be honest, though, I don't. This would be going far worse for the attackers if it wasn't for Rome. Rome is really carrying the team through here. You know, most of the other attackers are pretty well depleted. Got pikes engaged kind of here, pikes engaged here. Artie coming from Pergamon turned around, is now shooting into the attackers here. Couple spots where the attackers could probably start sneaking through, maybe try breaking some units. Oh, here we go. Now you got Epirus taking some Etruscan hoplites around the back. That's forcing the defenders to commit things over here. This Syracuse pike? No, veteran hoplite. I think he got caught on something. Well, I don't know. Picked Peltis here for Pergamon, but they are already in combat, which is not probably what you want. I don't think they've used very many of their javelins at all. Look at the thorough spears throwing right into the side of the Agema spear. And another pike from Epirus. I think that, oof. Oh man, I don't know. Bounce power is still pretty even, but I think the pikes could be very difficult here for the defenders. Because there's multiple pikes involved now. And the question I think is going to be is, do the defenders run out of ammunition? Got a Royal Peltis now coming in from Epirus. But I think Rome is out now. Well, his infantry at least. Praetorian Guard has fallen. But the Roman general doing some good cycle charging into the backs of some of the defending units. Balance power is dead even. The Syracuse Hippeus Lancer General coming out this way. Maybe trying to engage the Titulus General. Maybe he's hoping he can get rid of the General and maybe get around the back of these units here. Got an Agema spear back on the wall, or on the hill here, that I honestly would probably just bring back to the point. I don't think it really needs to be over there anymore. The fighting is here. The archers for Pergamon still taking shots. But okay, so the picked Peltis are out of combat and are using their javelins now, thankfully. It's a really good unit. 10 ammunition on Javies is just a lot. That is so many javelins. Glacial Royal Guard getting involved now. This other one, 308 kills now. Going up against a relatively healthy Royal Peltist. Oh, I don't know why I was talking about him engaging the Tylus General. The Tylus is a defender. Whoops. Tylus is Gen, 286 kills. Ooh, Pick Peltis were sneaking through, but Epirus noticed and turned his Agrianian, I think that's how you say it, Axeman, to engage them. The Pick Peltis are pretty hurt, so... And the balance power is really shifting to the defenders right now. Hippeus Lancers, the two generals are doing a really good job. 311 kills on the Noble Horse. 63 on the Hippeus Lancers. The General's Bodyguard for Rome, 105, 108 now. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think that the attackers just are running out of stuff. Man. Got a couple like Italian spears coming up from Epirus, but it's kind of a little too late now. And now they're going to be engaged by the Agema spears and charged from behind by the Hippeus Lancers. Let's see if we can catch that. Turned around. Pretty solid charge there. Let's see, 85 kills so far. Oh man, look at that. 109. And they're going to break one of those units. Royal Peltis is going to go down, but it's going to go down fighting. 102 men left in the battle, or in the unit, sorry. But I think it's eventually just army losses. Yep, that's going to be it. Army losses. How long will the Royal Peltis hang out here? Let's see, 56 kills. And they are broken. Is that it? That is it. All right. So let's look at some kills here. Now the kills, keep in mind, will be a little skewed. They're not going to be quite as many just because the units were smaller. So first we got Tylus here as King Saradin, 1,666 kills, 332 on the general, and then a couple of different infantry units doing pretty good. Then we all right, did I say, I feel like I said Dead Ronin earlier. Dead Morose, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I said Dead Ronin. Anyways, 135 for the Hippeus Lancer. 1766 was the kills, by the way. Look at the Samurai Warrior, 240. Then you got a Thorax Sword, 187. Smoke Grenadiers as Egypt with 1863. Archers did okay. His Glacial Guard, this one, 383 kills. Then a couple different infantry doing pretty good as well. And finally, Pergamon, Foxus Bat, 1,743 kills. His picked Peltis probably could have done a little better, but I don't think they really got much opportunity to throw all their javelins. 204 on one of his Agemas, 243 on another one. Now for the attackers, we have Pontus Krusty Krab, 1221. He just did not have a great day. You know what? Sometimes it can be really tough to attack a spot all by yourself. And sometimes it doesn't go your way, and that's all right. You know, I think Carthage experienced the same thing. I think the only thing that got Carthage on the wall was Rome. So Carthage here, 1,214 kills. Nobles, 114 was the best there. 53 on the RD, but once again, it's just going to be really tough sometimes. Now Rome, Poopy Man, 2,635 kills. Good Lord. Look at the Praetorians. 471, 307, 231, 232. Just really, really, I think Rome really kept them in the game this time. Now Puv as Epirus with 1596, sorry. Royal Peltus, I don't think his two Royal Peltus got much chance to actually fight, really. I think they really kind of got overwhelmed in the end and just really weren't able to be used that well, I think. And that's all right. Sometimes they just have more units than you do. His Etruscan Hoplites actually did really well here. 226, 144. And then his Samnites, 137, 137, 119. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget, if you are wanting to get involved in the battles or like the hot seat event streams, make sure to join the Discord. That is in the description. Get in the Discord and get in some games with us. You know what I mean? It's a lot more fun that way to be in a voice chat, being able to chat with all of the people on your team and have fun and strategize. And we do other things. We have movie nights. We play other kinds of games and all sorts of stuff. So thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next time.